All right, welcome back to episode 19. I had a problem. I recorded episode 19 earlier, and I don't know what happened, but I got like 30 seconds of recording. So the problem is we finished off this field. So if you, I even got as far as getting it all filled up, So yeah, so I apologize. It's a mess. It sucks. Um, And then I did on that episode. We also cleared out all the olives here, and we bought this building down here at the end. It's a factory. It's a multiple factory. Right now, it is making olive oil and sugar beets. They're sugar from the sugar beets, and that's with one load in it. And that's what we ended up with. It for sugar beets is 129,682. So yeah. So as you can see, we're kind of low on money because I bought some stuff to actually finish off the sugar beets. I bought, let's see if I can show them to you if I can get down here fast enough. We bought this bucket, which is huge, but it's not expensive. And then the weight, which was about 10 grand. So, there's a little bit there money wise, but, I I'd like to actually start by getting a little bit of money. I know it's no fun watching me do logs, but they're all on the ground, so shouldn't be as big of a deal. So I think we're just gonna put this into a quick time lapse, and I will see you when I'm done. And this tractor's not exactly, a powerhouse. So okay, yeah, it wasn't much, but it's better than nothing. I am going to stick this back out in the field so that if we need it, we're already ready to go. Gotta love my little shortcut, huh? If we ever buy that land, I'm going to make like a road that comes around to this road, I think. But if we do, it's going to be one of the way later ones, when we're starting to make some real money. So at some point, little sugar beets are going to make us a lot of money. I want to get a different trailer, but I want to get the tractor first. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There we go. But first, we need to get the rocks off the field. I think we can actually roll it first. So I think we might roll it quick because this one's rolled. But actually, we did pick the rocks on this one, I think, first. I don't remember. You know what? Let's pick the rocks first, and then we'll do the rolling. You gotta do it in the right order, rock, then roll. I know, bad joke. But anyway, get this thing ready to go. The one thing I did want to show you guys, hold on a second, wrong thing. Like I said, I've been looking at some medium tractors. So, it's the first one. This is the first one right here. That's Massey Ferguson. And it's not bad. It is 122,000, but that's kind of, on the low end of the spectrum of what we can afford. It does have an attacher. There is a possibility of upgrading the engine more. We can go up to, it's actually 4 different ones, but that's the highest one. That would bring us up to 200 horsepower, which would be really nice, but we don't need it immediately. It does have the front connection and everything, so we're good there. We can put the Isaria on it. Or at least the other piece, but that's our first choice. Our next choice, I think, is the M8 series, is what I was looking at. Yeah, it's down here. It's a Kubota M8, which is also has a lot of the same features that we want. I believe that also has an engine upgrade, but it's a lot cheaper for the engine upgrade, but it's already 162 to start with, so. But it does have our, it does have our front loader. We can actually, we've got a front weight on there, which I think, yeah, it must have to be, okay, so if we put the front weight on there, it takes off our front, that takes away our 3-point, but those are all things we can consider. And then the last one is the Case Puma series, which is the most expensive one in the group. This does have our loader attacher. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have the thing for the Isaria. I'm thinking about seeing if I'm gonna have to look it back up, see who makes this mod, and see if I can't get a hold of them and ask them about adding that possibility. There is an engine upgrade, for a little bit more. It's almost 200,000 total, but that's our high-end units. So yeah, so we got the Massey Ferguson 6700S. We've got the Kubota M8 series, and we also have the Case Puma. So those are our choices. But everybody, if you're interested, obviously, and given your opinion, those are the ones that we're going to vote on. I'm going to try. So there'll be a week in between, obviously, before we get enough, or before we get the votes. So I will take a look at the votes before I start recording the next set of videos, and by the end of the next set of videos, I will let you guys know which one won and which one we're saving up for. For the moment, we're going to assume that we're saving up for $200,000, but if we get the 200,000, we're going to be happy. If we don't, then but whichever one gets the most votes, I know which one I want, but I don't know if my vote gets the count or not, if nobody votes at all, but I guess it does. But I mean, personally, I want the Puma, but because I've used the Puma before, and it's the fastest of the 3 tractors and has the highest horsepower. But not having the Isaria connection, I would probably think at the M8, myself, otherwise, but we'll see what people say, what they think for what we should do. So nothing like getting a full load just before you finish the field, you know. I'm gonna just run across, see if I can get any of these spots that are kind of weird. But, yeah, I just noticed that once in a while it'll just like not pick up certain piles of rocks. Doesn't matter if you're right in the middle and you come back and you go the other way and you get them perfectly. So that should that gets the field more or less rock free. So we'll grab the roller next and get that done. Let's see, we're only at 20%. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm not gonna worry about emptying it right now. We can empty it next time we use it. Hopefully somewhere in the future after we repurchase one of our vehicles, we can, there it is, okay. I was looking for I'm like, where did I leave the roller? After we purchase a medium tractor, maybe we can afford some better equipment, I guess. I'm hoping so. I mean, I'm sure once I see, you know how easy it is to get the equipment, it should be a lot better. You know, I suppose I could have just done this all in one unit, you know, instead of unpausing it. Now, I'm thinking these fields aren't monstrous or anything, but right now we got such a small, unit that I'm kind of wondering if maybe we shouldn't split it in half, across the middle, between the rocks and the road, and just plant half of it, and then plant the other half with a different fruit. I don't know. We'll see what we want to do. I might do that. I'm not sure yet. I mean, that's kind of what we should have done before we put the other stuff in, Because I thought, oh, we're going to get this field done. We're going to make lots of money off of this field, and we can afford to screw around, And, of course, here we are broke. So PH, which one is PH? I think that's Yeah, that's our, right? No, that pH is the stuff we got to spread on the field. We do not have a spreader, do we? Okay, so what would it have? Oh, we have to see what a cheap spreader would cost us. You know, I don't want to go super small, but I don't want to do something like this. We got this one. What does this one have that's special? That's 8. That's 12. Well, let's do a load of logs. And then we'll see where we're at. We'll probably be at like 20 something, so. Um, okay, so I think we're just going to grab this one. Sorry, I was lost in thought there for a second. Okay. Oh, because it needs. Okay, couldn't figure out why my license plate was going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and buy this. We got 4 grand left, so maybe that's enough for. No, it was the lime that we need. Oh, heck yeah. So we'll just buy. I was thinking fertilizer at first. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this here. All right, so we're going to start this up here in just a second. Let's see. I got this open because I know that one of the people I watch uses this exact same one, and it's, you know, reasonably priced, so it's kind of, you know. We got that. I got that lowered and start. Okay. And of course, this only spreads where it's needed, even though it shows that it's spreading more. You know, by the graphic, you know, wise. But I'm thinking we can probably finish this field in a little bit of nothing. But we're also, I think we're going to do the field next door too, because there's no reason not to. Not when we're doing this in 2 passes, you know. But yeah, our pH is going up real nice. I mean, the edge of the field's not, because I keep missing it, but there we go. I'm not really worried about that little strip. We'll get it next time that we go across it. But I'm sure once we go to, once we seed it and everything, we're going to have to do up the other stuff, so we'll end up with nitrogen and that. Like I said, even though it shows that it's spreading and it's not actually using any stuff while we're turning around, that's kind of nice. Now this field over here, I'm thinking after, well, actually, you know what? We're not going to do it yet because I'm actually going to add on to that field before we do it. And that one I'm definitely splitting in the middle because I want to have like something up at the far end, and then I want grass down at this end. So we're not going to do that one right away, but we're still good. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about turning this into anything. You know, maybe we'll get some talk time in, because this one we've done a lot of time lapses on this episode, and I'm kind of trying to have a little bit of time, you know, doing something other than time lapsing. What the heck happened there? What? I must have hit something or something. What am I on here? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on here. We're sliding for some reason. Come on. You can do it. I think it might be how low that hitch is, and I didn't see any way to lower, or, you know, to raise the hitch, so I don't know. I think it was actually dragging on the edge of the field. Kind of weird. I don't know. So we did only use 4 bags, because I know I just cutscened the whole thing there, so we do have 4 more bags up there, which we can use to do that field when it's ready to be done, but that'll be next week when we do the next set of episodes, so yeah. Yeah, I think I just got stuck on that because it went a little wonky. So we're at least getting rid of the orange spots, and now these ones should turn the correct color now. There we go. Yeah, I wish everything was green, but yeah. So now we got the spreader, so that's not so bad. Like I said, I will go up with the one of the tractors, and yeah, see, that's kind of weird. It's the thing sits really super high, and I see no way to put my hitch up higher or anything, so let's see. Yeah, it doesn't raise the hitch. That only opens the doors. That's the window. So yeah, there's no actual control for it. All right, so I think that'll actually do it for this episode. Next episode we'll get this decide what we're going to put in the field, and we'll get it planted, and see where we're going to go from there. You know, I'd like to plow the area over here next to this field. I'd like to get the rest of those darn trees out of there, so that we can, you know, take a few trees out each time when we come through, you know, to do the next field. But that one, we're definitely going to split it. You know, it's going to be grass halfway up, and then some sort of other thing that yields decently or something, you know. I'm thinking maybe that we're going to put, you know, our cereal crops on the half field, and then grass, and then non-cereal crops over here, because this isn't as good a ground over here as the other side is, and we want our yields up on the cereal crops. All right, so I will see you guys next time.